Hi everybody, I am Megha Bhatia this side and welcome to my podcast. आज का पॉडकास्ट बहुत ही स्पेशल होने वाला है क्योंकि we have with us Advocate Ujjawal Anand Sharma. Hi everyone.
How are you?
You're a Supreme Court advocate at a very young age, right? आपने celebrity clients के cases like fight करे, Sonu Sood, Kunal Kamra and what not. And इतनी young age में. What is the reason for your success?
I follow the concept of Advocate जी. उनके 33 रूल हैं. उन्होंने हर एक रूल बनाया. उन्होंने वैसा कोई रूल बनाया prostitute. But you know how she's committed to her work. जैसे हर एक को if I'm learning from a student also I learn.
Yes.
Always remember one thing in life. So if a lawyer got a pedigree or got something backing behind, if he is sitting, you have to stand. If he is walking, you have to run. And if he is running, you have to sprint.
So you have also handled and represented Kunal Kamra in a famous case which was in the media, in the limelight.
And if somebody can search, if they want to understand this law, हमारी firm ने legal notice issue किया था to all the airlines.
Okay.
So you can Google and check Kunal Kamra legal notice. You will come on Google.
Okay.
So then the person can understand the entire procedure.
Okay. Hi everybody, I am Megha Bhatia this side and welcome to my podcast. आज का podcast बहुत ही special होने वाला है क्योंकि we have with us Advocate Ujjawal Anand Sharma. And let's start the conversation. Today's conversation is going to be about self-love, self-belief from a lawyer's perspective. So, hi, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Are you sure you're feeling good?
Definitely feeling good. That's why I'm sitting here.
Okay, so tell me, what is self-love according to you?
So when you say self-love, what do you mean by it? Please elaborate it.
Self-love is basically taking care of yourself or loving yourself.
Right.
Yes, appreciating yourself or having that belief that whatever I'm doing in my life, it's good and I can do things in my life.
I think everybody loves to take care of themselves. I don't see. I have not met anybody as of now, except for few psychos.
Never met anybody.
I've never met anybody like this. No, I've met few people, but a person not loving themselves is very rare.
Okay.
It's very rare.
Okay.
I think it's not been taught properly to us. Right? This is what I feel.
Okay.
What is the definition of self-love? That's why I asked you.
Okay.
This is the first time somebody asked me that.
What is self-love?
What is self-love?
Yes.
So I think it's a very important question, especially these days when we have social media, when we have a lot of things going on around us. So self-love is something very important to keep yourself safe.
Exactly.
I would say.
So self-love का एक बहुत ही deeper concept होता है self-belief होना.
Right.
And I strongly believe आप life में कुछ भी कर सकते हो.
Right.
अगर आपका belief system strong है.
Right.
If you believe in yourself, then only you can achieve big things in life.
Right.
You're a Supreme Court advocate at a very young age, right?
Yeah.
आपने celebrity clients के cases like fight करे, Sonu Sood, Kunal Kamra and what not.
Yeah.
And इतनी young age में.
Yeah.
What is the reason for your success? And the list goes on. You have been featured in Forbes also, right? What's the reason?
See, I tell you, success for me, everybody has a very different meaning for success.
Yes.
See, for me, success is I don't count success by doing big matters. Because for me, every matter is a big matter. I don't differentiate, let's say, for doing a matter for X personality, Y person. I've been lawyer for multiple chief ministers.
Yes.
I've been lawyer for politicians, celebrities, business houses. At the same time, I've been lawyer for a local panwala also.
Yes.
That's how I started. I remember doing that first bail for a local panwala. Yeah.
Oh.
So and then at the same time I was appearing for a company in a defamation suit against filed by State Bank of India.
Okay.
So at the same time. So it's so as a lawyer we don't differentiate. First of all, this is what I feel.
Okay.
And then for me, success is nothing. Is like success will be defined after once you're not here. When people talk about you, that when you leave that legacy, that is success for me.
Okay, so for you, successes जब आप इस world में नहीं रहोगे and people remember you and people are talking about you. But I have observed कोई भी अगर बेचारा successful बना है वो भी लाइफ में कुछ सी practices कर रहे हैं कि वो successful बना है. Like it can be meditation, it can be manifestation. What is that secret for you?
So for me, it's hard work.
It's hard work.
It's hard work at the same time. Like I'm a first, so I former chief justice, I'll not name her. But she told me once that since you are a first generation lawyer, always remember one thing in life. So if a lawyer has got a pedigree or got some backing behind, if he is sitting, you have to stand. If he is walking, you have to run. And if he is running, you have to sprint. So always remember this. And then that left a very big impression on my mind. How I want to carve my career in the future. And that's how I started working. And when it comes to spirituality, both my parents are Mahamandaleshwars.
Yes, you
So, so my father is Acharya Mahamandaleshwar, Swami Premanpuri ji. My mother is a Mahamandaleshwar, Guru Manand ji. So spirituality is my blood. Like I don't know कितनी राम कथा मैंने सुनी होगी आज तक लाइफ में. मतलब 10 से 15 राम कथा मैं सुन चुका हूँ. और भागवत कथा की सारी सेम है. भागवत कथा सुनी है. गीता तो कथा में बोली जाती है. गीता भी पढ़ी है. बट तो जो स्पिरिचुअलिटी बचपन से ही हमारे अंदर है. देख रहे हैं माता जी स्वामी जी की जब कथा होती थी जाते थे. बचपन में बैठते थे तो देख ही रहे हैं. Sorry?
What young age you were into spirituality?
मतलब मुझे पता नहीं था कि what is spirituality. For me, when I used to go as a kid, I used to sit there, मैं कथा भजन कीर्तन कर रहा हूँ. तो मुझे पता ही नहीं था कि ये spirituality होती है. मुझे लगा this is like ये तो एक daily routine है हमारा. ये हमको सिखाया गया बचपन से. वो उठ के सुबह जल्दी उठते हैं, सूर्य नमस्कार करते हैं. हम कभी कर पाते हैं, कभी नहीं कर पाते, या सूर्य को जल तो चढ़ाते हैं. ये सब बचपन से कर रहे हैं.
ओके, आई थिंक इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. हमारे पेरेंट्स से जो हम सीखते हैं वो ही हम वैसे इंसान बनने लग जाते हैं. एंड आई आल्सो सी हनुमान जी की मूर्ति यहाँ पे. सो डू यू डू हनुमान चालीसा और हनुमान जी की चैंटिंग?
सो देयर इज अ टेंपल पंडाल रोड, अशोका रोड के पास में,
जो सीपी के पास है.
नहीं, नॉट दैट सीपी वाला. देयर इज अ डिफरेंट टेंपल हनुमान जी का. वो अशोका अकबर रोड से आगे जाके है. देयर लॉट ऑफ वहाँ पे बंगले हैं जिसके वो उधर छोटे हनुमान जी हैं. आई गो देयर. I sit there for some time. If I have a very important matter, so before going to court, I go there. After coming from court, I go there.
Do you think that's the secret for your success?
You can say that. There's no. I don't think that success comes with some secrets. So there is no there are a lot of successful people. See, a person doing his job is also successful.
Absolutely.
Every day, if he's going to work. And constantly a person who's not in public life, it's a normal job कर रहा है. Going to office every day, working, he's also successful.
Yeah, it depends कि आपकी success की definition क्या है. कई लोगों के लिए होता है कि हमें इतना amount of money earn करना है, then we will be successful. If you're successful or if you feel like अभी जो भी मैं achieve कर रहा हूँ, I'm grateful about that, then also you're successful.
Yeah, that's what.
Yes.
So everybody I feel is successful.
Okay.
I don't believe in this concept of success. Today with God grace I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I don't know if something happens to me, or I might not be here. I believe that every day you should do good work.
Exactly.
That's it.
Just give your 100% every day,
That's
and then just leave it on God. Hard work का कोई substitute नहीं होता. Hard work तो करना ही पड़ेगा. मेहनत तो करनी पड़ेगी. And so जब आप इस legal profession में आए and you thought कि I want to become a lawyer. So कई बार ऐसा हो कि आसपास के लोगों ने आपको सपोर्ट नहीं करा और बोला कि oh you have big dreams and you're not meant for this world. You can only become a great lawyer if you have a godfather behind you. So was there an instance in your life where you heard a lot of opinion or voices from the outside world?
Definitely was there. I'll tell you a very funny incident. So as a child, I used to come to Delhi.
Okay.
I'm not from Delhi. I'm from a town called Ujjawal. महाकालेश्वर टेम्पल है. I come from महाकाली नगरी. So there's a very funny story. So जब हम दिल्ली आते थे, I used to meet a lot of people. including Sri Ram Jethalani. So the late Mr. Jethalani. And मैं जब छोटा था तो मुझे पता नहीं था कि कितने बड़े वकील हैं क्या है। तो हाँ, तो मैं तो बिकॉज स्वामी जी के बड़े लोग क्लोज थे हमारे फादर साहब के, मैं उनके पास घर में कभी बैठ जाता था टू सी कि वो कैसे ब्रीफिंग ले रहे हैं, हाउ इज इंटरेक्टिंग विद पीपल, क्लाइंट्स, उनकी ऑफिस बुक्स थी। बट मुझे व्हाट इंटरेस्ट मी वाज दैट यार he had 5-6 juniors. I'm being very honest. 5-6 juniors, and then a lot of cars, all luxury cars, then everything. So then I felt that this is something good. ये तो अच्छी चीज है, तो ये बनना है. So then there was an exhibition in my school. I've done my schooling from a convent school.
Okay.
So St. Mary's. So there was an exhibition. Where a lot of people came to the school and they displayed multiple professions. Let's say we want to be a doctor, these are exams you have to give. We want to go join army. In career, there was some counseling sort of things. So people came, there was an exhibition. So I remember very categorically, and I was told by one of my good friend that I saw you being standing in front of one kiosk for more than 2 hours, and that was legal.
Okay.
Because I was just standing there, I was reading each and everything. It was a big kiosk. I was just reading कि उसमें क्या लिखा है, what to do, CLAT, और ये सब चीजें क्या करनी होती है. उसमें तो उस समय हमारे टाइम में हर इंडिविजुअल एग्जाम्स होती थी.
फाइनल नहीं होता था ऑफकोर्स.
वो नहीं होता था. फाइनल होता था, बट हर एक कॉलेज की अपनी इंडिपेंडेंट एग्जाम्स होती थी. CLAT का कॉन्सेप्ट, हाँ, वो सारी चीजें. तो वो सब I was just watching, I was standing there. I think, and then gradually when I decided, coming back to your question, that I was told that you need to have a godfather or something like that. When I started, there were a lot of people, because I used to have a scooty at that point of time.
Okay.
I started with a scooty.
Okay.
So I used to manage my college and court. So मैं कॉलेज जाता था.
फिर उसके बाद इंटर्नशिप.
उसके इंटर्नशिप नहीं करता था मैं इंटर्नशिप का कॉन्सेप्ट मुझे समझ में नहीं आता. Because I'll come back to remind me, talk about internships. But I used to go to court. Irrespective कोई मुझे लॉयर ने मुझे जूनियर रखा है, इंटर्नशिप दी नहीं दी, just sit in court.
Wow.
Just to sit in court. So that actually helped me understanding court. So when people used to tell me you need to have a godfather, so I remember I told few of my friends in college that I'll never take job. Once I'm done with my law, I'll give job to people. So this thing was always there in me. From day one.
I think that was your belief system. I saw that.
I think I manifested it.
You manifested it.
That I'll not work under somebody. Or rather I'll not take salary also from anyone. And I've never taken money. I can say on camera, I have never taken salary from any senior advocate or a judge with whom I work.
But now you have employees under you. So you're manifested.
I don't have employees. I have people working with me.
Yeah, it's like a team.
It's like a team.
Teamwork.
Family.
Oh, perfect. So that's wonderful. I feel कि जब भी हम genuinely किसी चीज़ को चाहते हैं, उसके लिए hard work करते हैं, वो चीज़ achieve होती ही है. कई बार हमारे mind में self doubts आएंगे, but you need to overcome it and just follow your dreams.
Definitely.
That's important. But as a profession, जब हम movies में देखते हैं ना, lawyer की बड़ी strict image दिखाई है, तारीख पे तारीख types वाली. So personally, I feel legal और lawyer का बहुत stressful profession होता है. Like जब मैं भी internship कर रही थी, सुबह से लेकर शाम तक you're in court, then you're preparing for the cases. It's very stressful. So what is your take on that? कि as a lawyer, mental health कितनी important है? Because there were a lot of researches that was also done in the USA. जिसमें उन्होंने survey किया था, interview किया था lawyers को, and उसमें निकला था कि 70% of the lawyers were suffering from anxiety. More than 30% lawyers were suffering from depression. So do you think हमारी society में बहुत कम conversation हो रही है mental health of lawyers के ऊपर?
That's definitely true. That's true that there is this discourse has to take place, and the conversations are not heard very frequently about this.
Yes.
Nobody's talking also.
Yes.
Why nobody's talking? But everybody's busy. You know what I mean? Everybody's
all lawyers are busy.
All of them are busy and stressed. But this is something very interesting. What I feel, that so there's a cutthroat competition. Understand this first.
Exactly.
So earlier this profession was treated differently, was viewed differently. What we used to have a very different perception about this profession. Now there's a different perception. A lot of young people they want to do law.
Absolutely.
And everybody's coming.
Yes.
So and then courts are also they're flooded with cases.
Absolutely.
So you have very limited time. When you say तारीख पे तारीख, तो तारीख पे तारीख का concept इसलिए with a lot of pending cases.
Yes.
So you have to do justice in a very short span of time. And so when your case comes, you have to be prepared.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, if you let's say in Delhi High Court, and this is very normal, like in a matter, let's say if I want to see an adjournment, so then they give you a date of after 2 to 3 months.
Yes, yes.
So 2-3 महीने के लिए तो आपका केस गया, तो वो that is तारीख पे तारीख. It's not nothing. You can't blame the system.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of pending cases also.
So you have also handled and represented Kunal Kamra in the famous case which was in the media in the limelight, and he was banned from different flights, right? And not just one flight, पहले इंडिया में ban करा, फिर सारी flights ने ban कर दिया for 6 months. And because of your representation, it was reduced to 3 months, right? And a lot happened in that case. So would you like to share your experience?
Kunal is a good friend actually.
Achha.
And when this happened, I told him that this is completely illegal. And we should fight this. Because what is this ban? You're not even traveled by other airlines. So how can they ban you? Once your name comes in that blacklisted people, in that folder, after proper procedure, there has to be a trial. You cannot just ban somebody like this.
Obviously.
So there has to be a complaint of pilot in command, which was missing in this case. If you see the car manual, it is very clear. It will give them warning. Some red notice has to be given. So that was not given to him.
Yes.
Nothing happened.
Why was that? Because of the influence?
So it was, I think, he was just banned because there was a tweet of the aviation minister that time, Mr. Advocate Puri. And after that tweet, everybody banned him that through Twitter. There was no official ban. And so that no process was followed in that case. There has to be a trial to be conducted, internal inquiry by the committee. So that has to take place for him to be banned for a certain period.
Absolutely.
And that too, he was banned for 6 months. 6 months is in a case when somebody is actually beaten somebody in the aircraft.
Oh, and he was
only in a verbal communication.
Yes.
So वो was completely illegal. And if somebody can search, that's why if they want to understand this law, हमारी firm ने एक legal notice issue किया था to all the airlines.
Okay.
So you can Google and check Kunal Kamra legal notice. It will come on Google.
Okay.
So then the person can understand the entire procedure.
Okay.
Unofficially. So when we I'm just telling you. So a friend of mine is working in one of the top airlines. So he told me that when they received our notice, and this was some other airline, not the main airline.
Okay.
So the other airline, which banned and followed by this main airline. So उनका जब internal board meeting हुआ, they had no answer to a legal notice. When that person has never traveled on an airline, how can you find him unruly? He was banned for unruly behavior.
Yes.
Unruly behavior there has to be a complaint of pilot in command, to given some notice, and when he's in the no-fly list, then only the other airlines can ban him.
And he was not in the no-fly list. Plus, even the pilot has not stated that.
So there was no complaint of pilot.
There was no complaint of pilot.
Yes.
I remember.
It has to. Basically, it is a sine qua non for initiating any inquiry of unruly behavior against a passenger. So वो नहीं था. और दूसरी एयरलाइंस ने किस बेसिस पे बैन किया वो आज तक हमें समझ में नहीं आया है.
So जब आपके पास कुणाल कामरा जी आए, so what was the first take?
No, he's a good friend.
Not just Kunal Kamra. Moving on, you have also represented an amazing actor, Sonu Sood.
Yeah.
He's tenured for his work during COVID time.
Correct.
So, what was your stance? जब भी आपके पास कोई celebrity या high profile type आता है, चनाई आता है, so how do you handle it? What is your first?
As I said in the beginning, I don't differentiate
As you can
between high profile matter
and a normal case.
But I have a question. So sometimes जब high profile matters होते हैं ना, they are always in the media, they're in the limelight. तो pressure नहीं feel होता उस समय?
वो होता है, pressure feel होता है, pressure for delivery feel होता है. See, we know that, as a lawyer, we know that what is there in front of you. I know that I have a very good case, especially the Kamatin Bar.
Yes.
It's a brilliant case.
Yes.
And similarly for Sonu also.
Yes.
Sonu ka was, so he got a very bad order from Bombay High Court. Illegal construction pay. We appeared for him by engaged a senior advocate, Mr. Mukul Roki, for that matter, on the mediating lawyers in this country. And हम लोगों ने उसमें it was very simple. The authority, supposed to give him license. That was not constituted from past 6 months. And that too, he was using his properties to help a lot of people. He was that residential hotel was used to accommodate a lot of people who were traveling. He was helping them, giving them accommodation at that point of time. So इतना अच्छा काम करता है वो, as he's been doing good work, and he's a brother. So I feel like ये तो गलत हुआ. So but the court ने भी समझा. Court ने, in fact, when it came before Justice Bobde, I remember he said that this man is doing some good work.
Absolutely. And
so the acknowledgement came from the bench also.
Wow.
And they said that they will not arrest him. The court said this verbally. And then we got a good order. And then Sonu was kind enough to issue some sort of public, he released a press note.
Yes.
And then he thanked me.
Your name was also mentioned there.
So it was kind.
Yes.
It's just
one more thing. So in case it's very clear. We know that they are innocent. False cases may be right. What happens when you get a case and the person is not innocent and might have done something? So do you take up their case? And if yes, what happens inside you?
So I have certain principles.
Okay.
But what I've been called by Mr. Deepal, I have heard him say multiple times.
Yes.
I've also heard him. He's done matters for a lot of criminals. Haji Mastan, some local criminals.
Yes. Yes.
So what came to my mind, initially my principles were that I never appear for a person who is accused for rape or heinous crimes. I push for. I want to avoid those sort of years. But for me, it will be highly incorrect to come to a conclusion that the person is guilty. It would amount to professional misconduct.
It's innocent understood.
Yeah, correct. So so then I am nobody to judge.
Okay.
That's a duty of a judge. My responsibility as a lawyer is to appear and argue for the individual. Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't treat anybody in that category. When we do a lot of arbitrations, so for corporate houses, the quantum is more than 1,000 crores.
Yes.
So and I follow the practice. Like we've done matters 100 crores, 200 crores. So the pressure is obviously there. And as a lawyer, you know that you have to. The high stakes are involved. But at the same time, you have to deliver. You have to deliver, and then instead of wasting time, when this person is guilty or not,
you should focus on
your case. You focus on your case. Now, what best? I can tell you something. I was recently arguing a matter in Supreme Court. I'll share that video also with you. And that's a very high-profile company involved of Visa.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to take names because it's such a but they're still pending in court.
Yes.
But but you can show some clips of it if you want to. So then I was doing that matter, and because they never appeared before the Labour Commission. So the Labour Commission came to the conclusion that they have to pay 50 crores to the labourers because they've taken over a sick unit. So पुराना payment करना होता है उनको 50 लाख रुपए करने से. अब when they went to the High Court and the other earlier company was involved because moratorium was imposed. So उसमें nobody was there, nobody represented them before the court, and it was just dismissed like this. And Labour Commission, it was only ex parte. So they were not even the notice they issued to a factory which was closed.
Okay.
Ex parte, totally injustice.
Absolutely.
Principles of matter justice were never followed.
They were not even given a chance.
They were never given a chance to represent them.
Yes.
That's a basic thing that we make.
Yeah.
So ना Labour Commission में हुआ, High Court में भी, because that time moratorium was there. So RP was in control of the company, the resolution professional. तो management के पास control नहीं था. So that writ petition was also dismissed. And finally, when the matter came back to these people, the management came back to the company came back to the management. Then they said that they challenged the order. That was dismissed because saying that no, we can't do anything. So then I advised them to come to Supreme Court.
Okay.
So a very big business house of Riyadh, what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So I advised them that no, let's fight in Supreme Court.
Yes.
I appeared for them
Okay.
in the Supreme Court and argued before a bench. And I told them that, if I have said everything, and tomorrow if your lordships will not protect me, where will I go?
Exactly.
So this court was kind enough to issue notice and to protect me for the time being. So these are the things. So when the high stakes are involved,
Yes.
then it's not just a celebrity matter, but the quantum was very big.
I understand.
Like
Huge
if-
money amount is involved.
Yes, if let's say if we would have failed, तो हमारे क्लाइंट को 50-60 करोड़ देने पड़ जाते हैं. कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है. तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट इज द लास्ट रिजॉर्ट.
Absolutely.
So the pressure that I'm having every day,
It's huge.
yeah, it's huge.
You meditate or something. Hardly pressure.
I don't know. I think it's the blessing of my parents. I talk to them every day
Yeah.
and I take their blessings before every matter. Like I follow all the traditions.
Okay.
मैं बहुत मानता हूँ. I'm a very spiritual person.
One more thing, like लोग बहुत बार बोलते हैं कि जब आपको रिजेक्शन मिलता है, इट्स ओके जस्ट अ रिजेक्शन मूव ऑन. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल हम इतने लोगों को मैसेज करते हैं पॉडकास्ट के लिए, कभी लोग मना कर देते हैं, वी मूव ऑन.
Yeah.
But when we talk about getting rejected or losing your case, it's not just like a normal rejection. It's a
Right.
huge thing
Right.
because someone's life is dependent on it. अगर आपने केस यूज कर लिया, वो जना नहीं जाएगा या बच जाएगा.
Right.
So, how do you, as an individual lawyer, as an advocate, practicing at Supreme Court,
Yeah. Sorry.
had
Sorry.
you know what to?
No, it's right. Yeah.
How are you? You're practicing as an advocate at Supreme Court. How do you handle rejection?
So I'll tell you something. Something very funny.
Yes.
So when I started my career,
Yes.
so I there were a few clients जो आज तक है मेरे पास. When I started my career, I've been advising with.
Yes.
So उसमें से there was one client who was not even an MLA at that point of time. He was just a politician, local politician,
Mm-hmm.
and because of him being in the opposition, so multiple cases जो भी आजकल चल रहा है उसके ऊपर लगा दिए.
Yeah.
For ED, CBI, illegal binding, what not.
What?
Everything was there. And he's like I met him accidentally from a brief, and then we started talking, and then I found him very sad because of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I extended the hand, and I said, I help. What best I can do, I'll do it for you. So we started, and this is I'm talking from Madhya Pradesh.
Okay.
So at that point of time, we contested election. So the MLA from his constituency was a little insecure from this guy because he contested the election as an independent candidate and he secured the highest number of votes in the state as an independent candidate.
Okay.
So imagine, like without any party symbol. So, अगर इसको मिल जाता तो फिर जीत जाता. So there lot of तो उसने insecurity में इसके ऊपर बहुत सारे cases लगवाए. तो उसमें से एक there was one case which we were fighting for illegal mining.
Okay.
And the penalty that was imposed by the SDM was 35 crores.
Okay.
अब इसकी तो पूरी लाइफ खत्म हो जाएगी. And if you don't pay the penalty, you go to jail. So उसमें criminality is involved.
ठीक है.
So वो दोनों चीजें we have to we were supposed to handle that point in time. So then this guy said the situation was initially handled by his local lawyers and the condition was very poor.
Yes.
So when it came to me, we finally went to the High Court, got him some order. It was a kind of a initial stay that we got for him.
ठीक है.
Then the matter continued for some time.
Okay.
Finally, we succeeded in the High Court.
Okay.
But the state was against him because he was in the opposition.
Yes.
So again, they filed an appeal in the division bench, and division bench reversed the judgment to some extent
Of High Court.
of the High Court, not a single bench.
What was?
So it
what
was.
happened?
So then we said let's go to Supreme Court. So we came to Supreme Court. And it was 3 judge bench of Supreme Court. Then you won't believe at that point of time because that was initial days of my career. So there was a lot of pressure on me because if I fail,
Yeah.
then this guy will have to pay 30 crores.
Yes.
You know?
Such a big
So it's a
pressure.
very big
And you
pressure.
were with your team or you were
I
alone?
was obviously I had my team at one time.
Okay.
My junior, everybody was there.
Okay.
But
Then what happened?
but the pressure was tremendous. Like, you know, if I remember it right now, if I remember it right now, it's still, you know, I get goosebumps because the initial days, and you know, I want to prove myself.
Yes.
So that, you know, I'm worth of handling these sort of cases.
And your work was maybe on at that time was dependent upon a case.
Yeah, could be like I
But when this, then people are going to say that you can handle such cases.
No, they evaluate. It's one of the parameters.
Yes.
But you know, I charge good fees also from it. Because I've always believed if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Absolutely, never do it for free. That's a very good thing, which we'll talk about this in the question.
But then you know, we worked very hard, and my partner was also there with me in that case.
Maybe the case was like the order was given in your favor.
Yeah, so ultimately we succeeded in the Supreme Court.
Okay.
And,
so ऐसा कोई case हो जिसमें आपने succeed नहीं किया?
There have been cases that have not succeeded, but I don't remember it. Because there are hardly few cases where we have lost.
Oh,
you won't believe, like,
that's an amazing.
You won't. So I'll tell you one more incident, and this is something like people generally don't believe.
Okay.
So there is a very big mining company, cement company basically.
Okay.
So they do mines also, multiple mines. So what happened? A very unnatural incident took place in the factory, where because of a blast of the cylinder, 3 people died. So the negligence was there on their part. That was by the local inspector, labor inspector. FIR was registered against these people.
Yes.
And and then the family was also was upset with the company that they not followed the procedure, and that lead to death of 3 people. You won't believe 307 was there. Like people oversight amounted to mother.
Exactly.
So you know, and then in that sort of case, where the entire management of the company was involved, I was called from Delhi, and this is basically in Chhattisgarh.
To represent.
And this was election year, so CM was also involved. Chhattisgarh CM, he was very much interested. They should whatever has happened, ultimately the logical conclusion should arrive, and they should get a proper compensation also. Plus, a person who is responsible should be punished. So then he was very adamant on this fact.
So you were representing the company?
Company. So then an orders were passed that you should arrest the management and the other people. So then you won't believe in that 307. I argued before the lower court, and I got anticipatory bail for all the 7 accused in that case.
All the 7 accused?
Yeah, anticipatory bail for all the 7 accused.
Okay.
I think when I talk to my friends or my colleagues or seniors, they say it is something which is impossible.
हमने बहुत बार मूवीज में देखा है कि ऐसा सीन हो रहा होता है जब ट्रायल चल रहा है एंड लॉयर फाइट कर रहा है एंड अचानक से विटनेस को क्या होता है लॉयर ने बैक टू बैक क्वेश्चन पूछे और विटनेस ने सब सच बता दिया, ठीक है, वो ब्रेक डाउन हो जाता है. तो उस स्टेज पे एक लॉयर उस विटनेस को कैसे ले आता है एंड क्या ऐसा आपने कभी एक्सपीरियंस करा क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन टाइम में कि वो इतना डिस्टर्ब सैड हो जाता है कि सब सच बता देता है?
हुआ है. So I'll tell you, I was arguing one election petition.
Okay.
So election petition is a proper trial.
ठीक है.
Where you have to cross-examine the witness. And then, so I, in that matter, because it was politically motivated and against my client, I knew it. The election petition was only filed because of these reasons only.
Okay.
Frivolous petitions. So कि उसमें that I was spending money, that I have, let's say, called XYZ people to vote for me from other constituency. All sort of allegations were there.
Fake allegations.
Not fake, I would not say fake, but they've alleged that I've done XYZ.
Okay.
So I was cross-examining one of the lady कि उसने जो बोला कि पैसे देके वोट हमसे करवाया है, that was the allegation that was levied against my client in the election petition. And there were other grounds were also there. While speaking to public, I've asked for vote in the name of caste in my community.
Okay.
So that was also one of the allegation.
Okay.
So उसमें लेडी ने बोला कि हमारे जाति के लोगों को बुलाया गया और बुला के जाति के नाम पे वोट मांगा. That was the which you were not supposed to do by fighting an election. So when I was cross-examining this lady, I asked her कि आपको कैसे बुलाया? तो बोलती है हमें गाड़ी से बुलाया.
अच्छा.
तो गाड़ी से हमको पैसे दिए, गाड़ी से हम लोग आए. तो मैंने कहा आप लोगों के साथ कितने लोग आए? गाड़ी में आप अकेली थी? बोलते 4-5 लोग और थे. तो मैंने कहा वो आपकी जाति के थे? तो बोलती वो तो हमारी जाति के नहीं थे. मैंने कहा जब आपके जाति के 4-5 लोग नहीं थे और 4 आपके साथ बैठे थे तो बोलते नहीं बट वो लोग वहाँ पे उतरे नहीं थे. यहाँ पे हम लोगों को इकट्ठा किया गया था भाषण के लिए. वो लोग उतरे नहीं थे, वो लोग तो चले गए थे अपना. तो मैंने कहा फिर तो आपके लिए गाड़ी पर जो अरेंज करी गई तो आपकी गाड़ी थी नहीं, ये तो किसी और ने आपके लिए अरेंज करी. बोलते हाँ किसी और ने हमारे लिए अरेंज करी. तो मैंने कहा अच्छा. फिर मैंने दूसरे आदमी को बुलाया जो इसका क्रॉस एग्जामिनेशन खत्म हो गया. तो उसने स्पेसिफिकली लीडी ने बोल दिया कि जो 4 लोग थे वो हमारे साथ नहीं थे, वो तो चले गए. और एक गाड़ी उन लोगों ने अरेंज करी. तो फिर मैंने दूसरे आदमी को क्रॉस एग्जामिन किया, दूसरी गाड़ी में बैठा हुआ था. तो मैंने उससे पूछा, मैंने कहा कि वो जो 4 लोग बैठे थे आप लोग साथ में आए तो फिर आप लोग कहाँ गए? तो बोलते हम लोग साथ में आके वेन्यू पे गए. सर दिस कि आप लोग तो अच्छा. मैंने कहा आप अच्छा वहाँ गए, फिर आपने क्या किया? तो मैंने कहा फिर हम लोगों ने सभा सुनी, फिर हम लोग चले गए. तो मैंने कहा आपके साथ एक औरत भी थी? तो बोलती हाँ थी. मैंने क्या उसका नाम ये था? तो बोलते हाँ ये नाम था. तो अच्छा ठीक है. गाड़ी का पैसा किसने दिया? तो बोलता इन्होंने दिया. तो मैंने कहा आपकी जात क्या है? आपकी तो उसने बताया मैं कुर्मी हूँ और हमारा खाती था कैंडिडेट जो था. तो मैंने कहा अच्छा तो ठीक है. तो आप भैया आपने वहाँ पे सुना? तो मैंने कहा आपसे जाति के नाम पे वोट मांगा, आप तो उसके अलग कास्ट क्यों? बोलते नहीं हमको तो सिर्फ वहाँ पे बोला कि हमको साहब का भाषण सुनना था तो हम लोग कैसे भी बैठ के जाए वहाँ पे सुनने के लिए. तो हमारे पास साधन नहीं था, तो साहब ने गाड़ी भेज दी अपनी. तो मैंने कहा अच्छा ठीक है. तो ये क्रेडिबिलिटी डाउट हो गई उस विटनेस की. इसने कहा कि मुझे जाति के नाम पे वोट के लिए बुलाया. तो उसने झूठ बोला
क्योंकि वो तो भाषण सुनने गए थे.
तो नहीं भाषण सुनने गए होंगे, जाति के नाम पे सुनने गए होंगे, वो अलग बात है. बट क्रेडिबिलिटी वहाँ डाउट हुई. तो उसने कहा कि तो 4 लोग और 3 लोग और थे मेरे साथ, वो चले गए. वो दूसरी बल्कि उसने अभी जो आंसर जब मैंने उससे पूछा बोला हाँ वो जगह पे गए. तो वहाँ पे उस विटनेस की क्रेडिबिलिटी डाउट हो गई, उसने झूठ बोला. तो दैट्स हाउ वी क्रॉस एग्जामिन a witness. That's how it's called art of cross examination. Mr. I have witnessed Mr. Jetmani cross examining Arun Jaitley. Yeah, so that was very interesting. Very interesting. He said we asked उसने defamation file किया था 500 crores का. The first question was Mr. Jetmani asked, Mr. Jaitley, what made you think that your value is 500 crores? They asked for composition of 500 crores. What is the basis for this?
Exactly. That's an interesting question.
I learned all this from the doyens of our bar.
Exactly. That's wonderful. So